One of the first locations I put into the mix was these incredible sea forts off the coast of Whitstable. I'd known about these for a few years, but never quite had the right excuse or reason to get out there in a boat and photograph them. Halfway there, we suddenly find ourselves kind of chugging right through this offshore wind farm. And again, these amazing conditions where the turbines are reflected and there isn't a wave out there apart from the one we're casting behind the boat. We're chugging through this kind of Bermuda Triangle fog, and then suddenly these H.G. Wells War of the Worlds structures start to resolve and the details come clear. The wash of the boat hit this buoy and this bell went off and the seagulls are screeching. It was pretty special.
As well as admiring Dubai's skyline, Amy's keen to meet some of the city's natives.
Oh my God, camo!
You want to sit one by one or two?
We'd rather sit together. Are we too heavy if it's together?
What's he doing?
Oh my God!
Having dabbled in a bit of the local lingo, Amy's now on a roll.
Salam alaikum. Salam. Mala salam. Salam. Salam.
Was that real Arabic, what you were talking? I thought you were making it up.
Funniest thing was, I went up to the bloke and I went, Salam alaikum. And he went, Mala salam. And I went, Mala salam. And then he started talking to me. I was like, I've just made the word up and he's actually, I'm better than Arabic than I am English.
It was fast. There was a scuffle at the door. They shot into the heart of our number.
There were thousands of men marching in formation. An army of insurgents armed with pikes, guns, and mandrels. They did deliberately seek to fire upon brave soldiers of Her Majesty.
Our cause is just. The purpose of our charter clear. Equal rights for all men and the abolition of corrupt government. We require justice. Caviander.
Well, I was just fortunate enough to have won a competition with Loris Watches to come here for a day's flying with the blades.
It's the first time I've done anything like this, so I'm really looking forward to it. A little bit nervous, but I'm sure once I get up in the air, it will all be fine.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Graham Turner. I work for Seiko UK. You can't actually really get one of these days anywhere in the world. This is going to be one of those life-defining moments.
The flagship of our company, if you like, is a display team called Blades. Most people that come here haven't done anything like this before, and even if they have, you know, in the military, you're not allowed to do formation aerobatics unless you're in the Red Arrows.
Sensations to expect. Everybody happy with G? To do a loop, you need 3G. 3G! If you turn upside down, that's minus 1G. Do as much or as little as you want. But if you're loving it and you're going, I've done all this before, bring it on, okay? Whatever you've done before, this aeroplane will do more.
It's everything that you want an athlete to be.
It's all here.
The heavyweight championship is the greatest prize in sports.
There's boxing and then there's heavyweight boxing.
The greatest fighter you ever saw, but he was the greatest man you ever saw.
It's a debate that has raged throughout the ages. Who is the greatest boxer of all time? 5 of the world's most esteemed boxing writers offer their thoughts on the debate.
It can be a lousy business, but it's a great sport.
Someone's going to get knocked out.
The toughest man in all of sports.
They'll never forget what you did.
He could have been someone. Almost.
Who is the greatest ever?
My favourite drink. It's very healthy. It's lemon and ginger. I take this every morning because I believe it kills any possibility of getting a cold. This is the Round House. This is where I grew up as a kid, and I came back here about 4 years ago to come back here and live here, take this house on for the family. The other aspect of it is my community, my fans. Throughout the whole period of Ellipse, and also through Half a Speak for Yourself, I've always had them there very present online with me. Filmmakers and photographers, musicians. The idea was that they feed me sounds, they feed me words. In a small space of time, we just go for it and we do the first song. And we do it online, so it's really for the first time, every single aspect of it is done publicly. I'm going to be doing one of these every 3 months. So in 3 years' time, the Heap Songs album, which will hopefully by then have a name, will be my 4th solo record.
I'm going to do one dive from 22 meters. Maybe it's dangerous, maybe I get hurt. You have to be cautious, you have to be careful, you have to listen to the inner voice. And sometimes I go back and I say, oh, not today, something is wrong, I don't feel like. But I never thought about quitting.
بفرمایید شام. هر هفته 4 شرکت کننده که تا به حال همدیگر رو ندیدن برای هم شام درست میکنن و مخفیانه به هم امتیاز میدن. هم خنده است، هم دعوا، گهگاهی هم خرابکاری. شب آخر این مسابقه برنده صاحب 1000 پوند پول نقد میشه.
برای رند آخر